am again in another video from Secret Files Tunguska. I know it's been a long time since I uploaded anything for this game, and since I uploaded anything at all, but there are a few reasons. First, my work has been keeping me very busy, and after it I just didn't have time and will to edit videos and put them up on YouTube. I hope it will change in a couple of weeks. And the second reason was that my file for Secret Files Tunguska got corrupted, so I had to reinstall the game, and unfortunately I lost the save data, so I had to play the game from the beginning all over again. So when it happened, I got a bit angry and I didn't feel like playing the game. So just recently I finally got back to it, and I feel like my interest in the game is up again. So yeah, let's get down to it. So we are in somewhere in Tunguska after, you know, the train accident, after our stay at the hospital and escape from that. Unfortunately, we weren't able to escape far since before the alarm went off. So we jumped into a jeep. I think at least that it is a jeep, and we came to a place that where her father stayed when he was in Tunguska. At least that is what I remember, or maybe to the place where someone who was with our father is here. We'll see. So let me check what we've unlocked just quickly. So what do we have? Of course, the beginnings in the museum, and what else? Yeah, Oleg, who was our father's partner, I think, if I remember correctly. Then we found out about Tunguska, about catastrophe that went on there, and I think we went to Moscow. Yes, we went to Moscow. We thought that our father will be somewhere in the train that was going to Tunguska. Unfortunately, well, we managed to get into the train, but we didn't find the father. And as I said, there was how do you say that? I know that there is a word for that when the train, goes off track. But if I remember correctly, there was a bump or something like that on the tracks, and that's why the train went off. So let's see. We were in the hospital, and now we are here. Tunguska region, the site where the Tunguska explosion occurred almost 100 years ago, must be nearby. This means Nina's father was here as well on his expeditions, but where exactly? Maybe the search for clues in the past will shed some light on the darkness of the present. And we don't know anything else. So let's see, we've got the jeep. Oh, there is something in the jeep. Nice. Okay, so we will take this packet with us. What's that?
It's a pity that civilization has progressed even into deepest Russia.
Okay.
It's a pity that civilization has... There will be everything one needs to survive in there.
So let's take it with us and let's...
First aid? Only first aid for alcoholics. 1 bottle of vodka and nothing else. No bandages.
We are in
no
Moscow.
painkillers.
In Russia,
apart from
not
the vodka,
Moscow.
of course.
But I think that vodka could be used as something to persuade other people to do something for us, maybe. Okay, nothing else, I think, yeah? Nothing else. Okay, so let's go. Let's see the cow.
A beautiful animal. Wouldn't it make a wonderful bedside rug? The fur is quite soft. It would definitely... Don't look at me like that, or I'll put my thoughts into action.
Oh, scary.
I am not driving away from here until I have found out something at least that throws a little light on Daddy's kidnapping.
Okay. I know that we can probably enter here. Oh, okay. What's that? A barrel or something.
Through a small hole in the lid, you can see that it's almost full of water.
Okay. A crate.
A large case, probably for provisions. Too big, too heavy, and too useless.
Wolves. Okay.
The tree is ancient. It must have survived the catastrophe undamaged, but that was 100 years ago. Only the bark is flaking off. But that would happen to me after a century as well.
Okay, let's see anything else. So let's go inside for now.
Sorry for simply barging in like this, but I'm looking for...
Medicine. Parchment. Burnt.
What? Which parchment? And what kind of medicine? I don't understand. The old guy seems to be in a kind of semi-conscious state. I'm not at all sure if he can even hear me. Obviously, he needs some kind of medication. I'll take a look around.
Okay.
A simple tin cup.
Let's take it.
A simple wooden cooking spoon.
Let's take it.
A strange creature with its mouth open. It seems to be some type of nutcracker.
No.
The old guy obviously doesn't want me to take the statue. I'd better leave it here.
So maybe there will be something that we could grind there?
This grill is rather rusty.
Can we take it? Yeah. Okay, probably those scissors.
I have a different concept of sharp.
Still, let's take it. And I see a rope, but we can't do anything with the rope. Okay, let's see if I didn't miss anything. Oh, those thingies here. What are those?
One of those things comprising of 3 billion threads.
Can I take it?
They all look as if they're about to fall apart. I'll be very careful that... One of the threads has come loose. I don't need any more of them, so I'll leave the tassels where they are.
Okay, and there was something here.
The fire hasn't completely destroyed the parchment, but it is pretty charred and brittle. These bits of parchment have been so badly fire damaged that they'll fall apart if I pick them up. I'll have to restore them somehow.
Okay.
The fire hasn't completely destroyed...
Okay, Okay, we have... Okay, let's go out. Let's talk to him, maybe.
The old man doesn't look very well. I'm not going to get any further on my own, and if he doesn't get his medicine soon... I need your help, old man.
Me. Die. Sin.
In his condition, I am hardly going to be able to talk to him. I'm afraid he's going to fall into a coma at any time.
Okay. I'm not a doctor. Okay. Maybe let's... Yeah, let's go here somewhere. Let's see.
A sharp stone.
Okay, let's take it. Is there a plant here? Yeah, no, okay, it was... I was sure that this was a plant. Oh, here.
A failed and abandoned attempt to plant and raise a tomato plant, known to the biologist as Solanum lycopersicum. For others, love
does
or
she know
paradise
that?
apple, a member of the nightshade family.
It's as if she read an encyclopedia, entry.
What should I do with this drought victim?
Maybe let's water it, but we don't have water for now. What's this?
That stuff stinks. It looks and smells like there's sulfur coming out of there.
So it should be like hot.
I'm not putting my hand into that. I'll scald myself.
Okay, oh, this is a plant. Maybe.
Siberian gentian leek. Seems to be the only plant that flowers around here. I have no idea if it is under protection, but it is so pretty that I would really like to make an exception and leave it in one piece.
Nope. 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 Okay. She said something that about the bark.
The tree is ancient. It must have survived the catastrophe undamaged, but that was 100 years.
Okay, it's flaking off. Can I do something like that? No? No? Nah. I thought that maybe no. What about...
If I pull the plug on that barrel, its contents will seep into the ground.
And what if I do this, maybe? Nope.
The barrel has a fitted lid, and therefore I can't get it off. The trough is empty. Clearly, nobody seems to take very good care of the animals.
It's like almost sure that... Wait, what if I... Okay, let's see. I was almost sure. Of course, I always forget that if you're not too careful, certain things will escape your attention. There's something either with the flower or with the tree. Like... I have no idea what to do here.
Not really the superlative in whetstones, but these scissors can't get any blunter. And how's that? It now cuts more than butter.
Okay, so we've made them maybe now on the tree? Nope. Can I like dig something now? Like...
I know. They're under the protection of nature conservation laws. I'll be very careful.
Okay, so first she didn't want to move it, and now we are taking it.
It is almost halfway fresh.
Nope. So I think I need water. Can I use it?
I definitely won't fell the tree with that. I'll limit myself to the bark.
What is it called? Sable? Or something like that? Resin. Okay. What now? Water. I think we still need water. Of course. Now I can do everything.
Then I'll get on with my favorite hobby and start destroying things. And this is all that this spade and I...
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking like of making something here to connect those two things. Because, like... Nope. Nutcracker. Do you think I could do this here?
I made such an effort digging up that plant that unless it is absolutely necessary, I would like to keep it the way it was designed to be, in one piece.
Now what about this sachet? Nope. Nope. I'm still thinking about doing something here, but like...
The barrel has a fitted lid, and therefore I can't get it off.
Ah. Like... at the top. Okay, so maybe we don't need the water at all. Maybe it was like something that is just here. Oh! Yay! Okay. Okay, so we will make this, I think. And now I should be able to destroy it.
The barrel
What?
The barrel has a fitted lid.
Okay, how do I... plug? I would destroy the plug. It's like I'm still missing something.
The trough is empty. Clearly,
How the heck am I supposed to pull the plug? I would destroy it like this, but... Stupid me! Oh my god, stupid me! Drink it.
that poor animal is drinking as if there were no tomorrow.
By the way, is it a cow? I don't think it's a cow. Reindeer! Oh my god, and I was like, it's a cow! I am so stupid sometimes. Okay, I think now we have to go to the fireplace, if I can call it like that. But I wonder if this will be medicine or if this will be something for sticking parts.
Through heating, the water and the resin have mixed. The resin is almost runny now.
Huh. Okay. Stop. Stop. Let's take it for a moment. I'm sure it's not hot. And can we do something here? Nope. Nope. Okay.
There are still pieces of parchment in the ash. If I put the wood in there, it'll completely destroy them.
I'm somehow feel like...
A beautiful animal. Wouldn't it make a wonderful bedside?
maybe I have to do something with...
Easy there, boy. If I take the spoon, the hairs, and this thread, and I... Hey! It works!
The only thing I didn't want to check. I didn't think of checking.
What do you want me to paint it with?
Ah,
If I paint the resin very carefully over the parchment pieces...
Okay, let's see what we've got there.
It worked! 5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears, 1 part blood of the night, 3 parts drops of intoxication, to be taken shortly before it unites with the wind. What effect it is supposed to have isn't noted, just as much as how to get each ingredient.
Okay, and now I think...
5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears, what effect it is supposed to...
Okay, okay, but where am I supposed to now put it? Okay. But we need like a bowl, I think.
The old man doesn't look very well. Making fire is becoming one of my specialties. Hey, old man, wake up. Is this the recipe for your medicine? It really does seem to be the recipe. The old guy wants me to prepare it in this vial. I'll have to hurry preparing his medicine. He's not going to hold out for much longer.
Okay.
Well, that must be the right doses, depending, of course, on the bulb being meant as the root of tears. A few drops of the intoxication. Ketchup is made of tomatoes. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family. That could be the connection to the blood of the night reference. I'll try it. 5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears. What effect?
I think water.
Five parts from the source of life. Got it.
Now, let's stir it a bit. Ah.
The medicine is not finished yet.
Of course.
Hopefully this witch's brew doesn't blow up in my face. I have no idea when the stuff is ready, but before it all evaporates... Evaporate! That's it! To be taken before it unites with the wind. Then the medicine must be finished.
Yeah, like the vial is not hot at all.
Drink, old man. I hope that helps.
I would be offended if someone was calling me an
Thanks.
old woman.
My pleasure. What happened?
A little difference of opinion with the guards.
Guards? From the research station?
Yes, Oh, it's not important.
Not so important. You nearly died.
But I'm alive. And you aren't just here to help me, are you? You have some questions.
Yes. How did you know?
Your eyes betray you. The eyes betray everyone. And your eyes, I know your eyes. They were here once a long time ago.
Me?
Your
I was
father.
most certainly not.
Yes, they were. But they weren't in the body of a young woman. You're the daughter of... What was his name again?
Vladimir Kalenkow? You know my father?
Yes, Vladimir was his name. He came to me back then like you are today, with the same eyes.
I need your help. If you knew my father, then you can also tell me what happened here all those years ago.
I'm only a shepherd. I've always been a shepherd, and I will remain a shepherd for the rest of my life.
But...
I know my place in life, and you should know yours too. Listen to the words of a simple man. My son didn't listen to me.
what do you mean?
You want to know what happened here almost 50 years ago, and what is happening here today. My son was also curious. He didn't want to listen to me. He found a strange piece of metal in the woods, and he asked questions. The wrong questions to the wrong people. I never saw him again. There are things that we are just not meant for. If we don't realize this...
Old man, your words may be very wise, but my father is in danger and I need your help.
I know. I can see it in your eyes. You really are just like your father. I also warned him, but he didn't want to listen to me either. He entered the cursed realm of the Ogdi, the evil thunderbirds that have been sent to cause endless sickness since the year of the great catastrophe. Your father ignored my warning, and his companion must have paid dearly for it. I know that I cannot stop you, so I will tell you where your father had his camp back then. Follow the northern path until you reach the swamps.
Why does
and you
his
will find
voice
what you are
change like
looking
that?
for. But always remember my words. Be careful in everything you do. Things happen here that no one can even begin to imagine.
The Evink was right. The atmosphere here is real strange. So unreal. Even if perhaps a good portion of superstition is involved, I have a strange feeling here. And then the story with the Thunderbirds and the endless sickness. Pull yourself together, Nina. You're just exhausted. There are no Thunderbirds, and any phenomenon, no matter how mysterious, can be explained rationally. Hopefully.
Like that sound of a bee, I think, or a fly.
That
For a
must
moment,
be the
I
site that
thought
the
that
old man
it's
spoke
here.
of. My father started his expeditions from here. Maybe I'll find an explanation here of how the events of the past link with the kidnapping of my father.
Well, I think that I will stop here because this is like another part of the story, another scene. And so far I've been doing those like with scenes. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in seeing more, you can check my Twitch channel. You will find info about it probably down below under the video. And there I play games live, and it's usually Hoyoverse games, so like Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact, but I also try other games as well. So, thank you again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!